Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where the Indonesian Empire from my series came into the world. Now you're probably wondering, why did they have their land from Australia over here? Also, what is this map? This map is a little bit bigger and different. Also, I think it's out of date, because I think Ukraine owns this, and Kosovo is an independence. I think it might be a little bit out of date, but it's a world map. So as we can see here, Indonesia looks a bit different. They now have their land over here in the Philippines, they have their land back in Australia, and they have their land back right here. Now, I'm going to base this off on their prime, and in their prime, I know they didn't have Papua New Guinea or this, but for the sake of the video, we're going to give them all the colonies that they had, and this is all of it. Now, I may be a little wrong, because I'm pretty sure they did have a little colony over here in Africa, but Indonesia is located over here, so we're gonna just be basing it off that. Now, the first country that you're gonna invade is gonna be very obvious. It is going to be the Philippines. It was pretty obvious. Not actually, instead of them invading there, I'm just gonna give it to them. I'm just gonna annex it because the Philippines does not want to, lose their people. But the actual first country they're going to declare war on is Taiwan. Now, this may be a surprise, but yes, we're going to be declaring war on Taiwan. So, yeah. You're going to be getting in, and you're going to start raiding. As more troops arrive, the bigger the invasion gets. Faster. And they're going to be getting up, and they take the capital. They did struggle a little bit over here in the mountains, but that doesn't matter as they take over the island. And they make it a part of them. But they're going to be making an alliance with a country. That country is going to be Japan. Japan does not want to get invaded by this country. And it's because Indonesia in my series is like the third strongest country in the world. So, yeah, Japan does not want to get invaded. So they're going to make an alliance. And South Korea as well joins this alliance as they as well don't want to get invaded. Now we're taking a look at another war. Indonesia is going to be declaring war on Myanmar. This is very obvious as they took in half the country. So, yeah, makes sense. They're going to be moving up. It's going to be a spearhead. They move their troops a little over here. There is a little bit of stalemate, but it only lasts us like 3 minutes. So, yeah. This part is all taken. They move up. They take the newer capital up because I'm pretty sure their old capital is somewhere around here. And then we take a look at this peace treaty. So in this peace treaty, we can see that they don't take all of Myanmar. That's because the rest is going to be forced to join the alliance. Or just become a puppet state. But now we're going to be doing something here. in India. They are going to send an insult to them, which is going to cause tensions. And India stated that they could declare war on them and take them down easily with their ally, the United States. The thing is, the United States is in an alliance called NATO. And well, let's just say NATO is not an aggressive alliance, it is a defensive. So, India will not be getting help from any other country as Russia is invading Ukraine. Pakistan is not their ally, China isn't their ally, North Korea isn't their ally. I think the only other country they might have is Bangladesh and Nepal, but they're literally, speaking of country of India, I know Sri Lanka is a part of India, but let's just give them to Indonesia, I'm not gonna lie. So now with the annexation of Sri Lanka, they're gonna be declaring war on a neighbor of India. It's gonna be Bangladesh. The reason they invade Bangladesh is so when they declare war on India, they have, more stuff. So they immediately move up over here. It's a little weird spot that honestly India should literally have Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. I don't even know why they don't. The borders suck. They go down, but Bangladesh is gonna put on a fight, but in a stalemate that actually lasts a couple of months, more than the one Myanmar did. But it's officially broken, and Indonesian troops move up to the tip of the country, and a peace treaty is going to be signed, and you guessed it, full annexation. But we're going to be moving away from north, and we're going to be going all down south. We're going to see them declaring war on, well, who do you know? Australia. Okay, so immediately after the declare war, they send troops down, and they're going to immediately invade near the coast, as that's where most of the population in major cities are. They are at least already captured 4 major cities. Over here, they connect the other colony. It does not look as good for Australia. They don't push into the desert, as wildlife stops them from doing that. Instead, they're going to be going off the coast, capturing major cities, getting closer and closer to the capital of Sydney. They get it, and they eventually capture Sydney. Over here, they capture even more. Actually, correct me if Sydney's over here. I don't know. They move a little bit into the desert, but they do eventually surrender, and we take this peace treaty. Now, in this peace treaty, it is not going to be full annexation, but it's actually going to be more like this. They take a large amount of land, that they take a large amount of land, and they force a alliance join. Now, with at least 1, 2, 3, 4 members in this alliance. They're going to be trying to get a new member in this alliance. This is going to be Pakistan. Now, they do have a little bit of land in Pakistan, which might not accept this, but Indonesia promised them land over in India, and Pakistan takes this and they join the alliance. Now, this alliance might actually be is not as strong as NATO just yet, but if they expand their alliance into China or near over here in like Middle East and Iran, the Caucasus, Central Asia, and South Africa, they could literally pull this off and become stronger than NATO. But now we are going to be looking at the final members of this alliance. These final members are going to be New Zealand, Nepal, Bhutan, Iran, and finally, who should I add? Okay, that's it. So the new members are going to be New Zealand and Bhutan, Nepal, and finally Iran being the new strongest member. And they're all going to be declaring war on India. Now, India is a bit crippled and surrounded, so they might be cooked. So immediately we see Indonesian troops from Myanmar and Bangladesh storm into this little piece, and it really does not look good for them. We see Nepal troops go around and they circulate parts of here. Bhutan takes this. We see Indonesia's colony pushed a little down south, as well as a little bit of north. Pakistani troops survive and they start invading as well. It does not look good for India. We see them going to invade. Here, Iran makes a landing down south and eventually meets up with the Indonesian troops. And they go down south. Over here, Nepal cuts them off from this absolute bloodbath. And the troops eventually connect up with Bangladesh, leading to the surrender of India. Now, we'll look at this peace treaty. Now in this peace treaty, we can see that India has been absolutely abused. They have been absolutely destroyed. Bhutan and Nepal join into Indonesia, and they just got bullied. around. Pakistan got a bit of land over here. Iran got land on the south. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all in the next one. Peace.